The reason why you are stuck, the reason why you feel like you can't get anything accomplished, the reason why money doesn't like you, the reason why you make poor decisions in love, it's not because of anything you've ever told yourself, but it's because of one reason and one reason only. You lack power. So, what is power and how do you obtain it? Most people feel like power is success or money, but those are just byproducts of power. Real power, it is the art of detaching from one's fleeting emotions in order to gain the opportunity to look at things logically. Everyone in every moment of every day has the opportunity to access this power, but most people will come up with a million and one excuses why they can't, and that is what separates the rich from the poor. Do you ever wonder why we all have the same 24 hours, yet the productivity level differs from person to person so massively? The reason is your need for emotional stimulation. It is debilitating you. It's the reason why you doom scroll. It's the difference between the seller and the one being sold to. It's the reason why you spend so much time convincing yourself that that's a good idea rather than to take action. Let's switch gears for a second. Let's talk about how emotional stimulation shows up in relationships. You meet a guy, you like him, he thinks you're awesome. He's feeding you compliments, he's answering the phone when you call, you catch him looking at you in admiration. He's doing all the things, life is good. And then one day you call him and he doesn't pick up. And when you do something different to your hair, he doesn't notice. You bring it to his attention, he apologizes, and for a minute, things get better. But then he stops again. You panic. You are addicted to his validation. So you start doing things in order to get your fix. And this can manifest itself in a few different ways. So whether that's catering to him or showing him just how bad of a you really are, the act is still the same. You're a junkie and you need your fix. You don't just want his attention, you need it. And that need aspect is what renders you powerless. So, how do we fix it? How do we go from an emotional junkie to one who doesn't need validation, who doesn't need stimulation? We employ the 3 steps of mastery. The 3 steps are: 1, identifying your triggers; 2, emotional regulation; and 3, defining yourself and your goals. So, identifying your reactions to triggers. Remember, this is all about you. You can't change what happens outside of you in that moment, but you can change your response to it. So, what are your early signs of being triggered? Does your breathing change? Does your hands get sweaty? I know for me, I tend to squinch my eyebrows. Identify your triggers and catch them early, because while it takes a minute for a thought to process, emotions react in the speed of light. Which brings me to step 2, emotional regulation. This is where all your power lies. Once you're triggered, what is the plan? And it has to be practical. You need to regulate your emotions in that very moment. One of my plans is to breathe. I count to 3 and I breathe. I count 1, 2, 3 because to me, 3, 2, 1 seems too much like action. And right now, we want to regulate the emotion. So I count to 3 and I breathe in deeply, hold it in my chest, and breathe out. I do this until the emotion has subsided and logic has the opportunity to kick back in again. Some people grip their fist. Whatever you do, create a plan, make it practical, and do it in the moment. If you can master this step, you place yourself above 90% of people who allow emotions to dictate their actions and ultimately their life. Step 3 is to define yourself and your goals. Who you are and what you want to be. People with big goals operate differently. A defined and active goal is going to allow you to move on strategy and not impulse. Also, build value in yourself. Take care of yourself. Put effort into yourself. There's a completely different look to someone who wants all the smoke and someone who could never. And we all know the look. These 3 steps will take your power back, not just in the moment, but over your life. It will give you clarity and direction. My name is, thank you for visiting my channel. I'll see you in the next one.